Breaking news! Breaking news! My editor said I can no longer talk about horses, so I'm going to be talking about donkeys, and that's Phil the donkey. Mwah. Let's get into the tech news. Skip it up and that up. So many people have been concerned about next-gen consoles because they're big, they're beefy, they're powerful. It's like getting me inside of a cardboard box and bringing me home and seeing this big, powerful man come out. That's what it's like to get a next-gen console. Not really. Well, anyway, based on the Zen 2 architecture, they have super powerful RDNA 2 GPUs in there, or a hybrid of RDNA 2 inside of the PlayStation 5. And many people are wondering, look, if I put this in my entertainment center, is it going to get spicy? Is it going to get hot? You got to just make sure you have good airflow. It doesn't matter if it's a Xbox One, Xbox One X, PS4, PS4 Pro, PS5, PS5 Digital Edition, Series S, Series X. Airflow is important. And I see this story spreading, it's going viral, and to be honest with you, I don't think it's a big deal. Like, obvious things are obvious. So there was a story going around where there was a Twitter user in Houston, Texas that saw a PS5 at a Best Buy in a kiosk, and it was overheating, and this is what they tweeted. There's actually a Series X and PS5 on display at my Best Buy, and the Series X is actually way smaller than I expected, which is kind of funny. Also, LOL, your PS5 is too hot. Turn off your PS5 and wait until the temperature goes down. But when you look deeper, and I saw other pictures there, you see the PS5 kiosk, and it's like in a clear plastic casing, obviously. This happens with all consoles. They keep it so no one could steal it. And I've seen consoles, not just the PlayStation 5, overheat in the settings. Yes, they have fans inside of those kiosks to try to push air out. But when you have, like, pretend there's a PS5 in my Note 20 box, if you have something in here, even if there's a fan in the back, it's going to be tougher to circulate air. And that's why I've seen PS4 Pros, I've seen Xbox Ones, I've seen older consoles too in the past. They always seem to fail because they just can't circulate enough air. Now, people are freaking out over this story thinking, oh my God, I'm going to get a PlayStation 5. I heard it runs the hottest out of all three consoles by a whopping 3 degrees. Even though 65 degrees Celsius is not a big deal for a piece of hardware when it gets stressed to run at that temperature, people are afraid that it's going to overheat. Here's the only thing you have to do. It's real simple. Make sure your console or PC or whatever powerful gaming device that you have, when you buy it, that there is airflow around it. Don't put it in an entertainment center where there's a wood backing and there's nowhere for air to go. Don't put it in a space where things are going to go behind it so it can't blow air out properly, or on top of it, like the big fan on the top of the Series X. Putting this on top of that, bad idea. It needs airflow. I don't find this to be a big deal. Your PlayStation 5 is going to be fine. You saw the cooling system that Sony has. They're using liquid metal. It's going to cool itself A-okay, but you have to have the common sense and responsibility. I'm just saying generally, I'm not pointing fingers at anybody, to know, hey, this entertainment center I have, or this space I want to put it in, is not going to give it enough air circulation. If you give it enough air circulation, the console will be fine. And I don't expect there to be any issues with the PS5 or Series X or Series S. And if there is, I'll talk about them in a news story, and then people will have a bunch of Rich Tomorrow memes in the description. Like every video now. Every single one. Rich Tomorrow. There's going to be another Rich Tomorrow meme. Let's get into it. This is Rich of Review Tech USA signing out. Have a good one. Your PS5 is going to be fine.
Hey, if you enjoy my content, consider becoming a Review Tech USA member. I'll have a link below in the description. I live stream now on this channel all the time, and it gives you access to cool emoticons to use as well while I live stream. Again, link below in the description. Thank you for your continued support.